People Onision has dated. This video is such a good idea. I dated a girl named Danielle once. She kind of looked like this woman. We broke up because she kissed me like a garden hose. You know, like, gish. How do you work with that? Years down the line, she called me and bragged about how big her boobs got. And I was like, yeah, so? You know, because boob size isn't exactly relevant. I also dated another girl named Tashina. She said she was of gypsy descent. I think my most prominent memory of her is me not being able to get an erection when we were trying to have sex for the second time. It was really weird because that normally doesn't happen. And yes, I'm serious. Maybe it's because of the time before she just stared at me intensely while we did it. No emotion, no smile. She just rode me like a cowgirl, glaring at me. Yeah, that'll do it. Then there was Cherie. Obviously, none of these pictures are actually my ex-girlfriends. They simply exist to give you an idea. Cherie's the girl I lost my virginity to. I actually broke up with her initially because my guy acquaintances told me she was ugly, but then I asked her back out again regardless. And there was that girl Charnel. We were both like 15. I groped her boob and then I broke up with her. Just wasn't feeling it, you know? Don't ask me to explain. And of course, Tia, a girl I was kind of supposed to be friends with, but we unexpectedly slipped into dating mode. And that was weird because when we kissed, I didn't really feel anything. Like, you know, you're kissing a friend, not someone you're dating. And how could I forget Julia? When I was 11 and she was 15, I finger banged her. I'm not even kidding. We're literally on a church retreat in some cabin. All the younger folk were sleeping in the same room, so she crawls over to me in the middle of the night, starts making out, and I'm just thinking, I should stick my hand in her pants. And she and I got up early the next morning and did the same thing downstairs. Mind you, later on, she said she was ashamed of herself for making out with 11-year-olds. And I kept saying, no, it was awesome. But the shame she felt for going that far with someone 4 years younger than her was too great. Whatever. Okay, imagine this. I'm in like 7th grade, and I asked this girl named Monica out. She basically looked like Jennifer Love Hewitt with braces. And yet we only dated for 2 weeks. She dumped me because her friend didn't like me. Rude. In 4th grade, I dated a girl who looked like Winona Ryder. She broke up with me through a letter. Although I asked her out through a letter, so it's kind of fair. Couldn't really find anything close to the Canadian girl I dated, so we'll just say this. I think it's pretty safe to say that was the worst relationship ever. While I was in Ohio, I dated a girl named Christine. She's actually part of the reason I beat up my dad and got thrown in juvenile hall. It wasn't her fault. I just wanted to see her and my dad wasn't letting me see her. Then I called his wife an effing B. And he started choking me, so I warned him and then I kicked him repeatedly. Other than that, it was a decent relationship. And there was the first girl I ever dated, Aubrey. I asked her out in 2nd grade. We didn't really break up. I just beat a guy up for bothering her. We didn't really talk after that. In 6th grade, I dated a girl named Crystal. She looked like this woman except she was Mexican, and she dumped me because she thought I had blue eyes when I actually have green eyes. I know that sounds like a stupid excuse, but we were in 6th grade. Of course, my ex-wife, who I suppose looks somewhat like this, lasted almost exactly 5 years. And this is a real picture of the person I'm currently married to. Definitely what I consider best case scenario. Side note, we make a really great Joker and Harley Quinn.